The Teacher Boot Camp is a way to get teachers out there in the manufacturing sites to see what it's all about, so we can take it back to our schools and educate our students.
What I was fascinated by was how well it seems like they treat their employees. They are really committed to keeping them there.
They have wonderful benefits, wonderful pay, they care about their employees, and they're there to help you along the way.
College is great, but it's not for everybody, and I think a lot of times parents push their kids in that direction, and some people just like to work with their hands, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Teacher Boot Camp was probably the most successful professional development program I've ever gone to.
I thought it was a great program. I really enjoyed it, and I think that teachers often, they grew up in the suburbs and then they went to college and then they went right into teaching, and maybe we don't have the mechanical knowledge that we should have that would help us to advise our kids better. I think it'll give them some perspective.
A lot of our students, some of their parents didn't go to college, or they're in a situation now where college is so expensive, they just see it as maybe it's almost unreachable for some of them. By encouraging them that there's different paths to take, to have nice jobs, I think that's one of the things that the boot camp gives teachers.
The push has been to college recently, in probably I would say the past 20 years to go to college. So sometimes students get a little bit confused that has to be their first step, and this has given me some information as far as salary and job outlook to maybe steer them in a different direction where they maybe won't incur such college tuition debt along the way.
You can get people to the workplace, they can do all the training, they can make sure they have everything they need to do the job, but they need to be responsible. And one of the things that I took away from that was teaching my kids how to manage their money. So when I went back to my classroom I made like a checkbook register and classroom cash, and the kids will earn money just like a job.
If we get our homework done and our planner signed, then we'll get some money and then we'll record it on our spendings and records sheet.
Whenever we were at Toyota, they had us go upstairs and do some practices like people that have just hired in before they put them out on the assembly line. So I created this drill set for the kids to do in the classroom, so they learn how to work a drill or a kid's drill and incorporate it into the math lesson.
I'm supposed to drill these screws into the right hole with the right number. I think it feels kind of like a puzzle.
They actually take you through the process. They actually, at Toyota, let us use the tools that they use for training. And all of this is something that you can bring back to the classroom and relate to with the students. And the students love it. They love hearing about actually what goes on in the plants. And before that, I honestly didn't know.
It's made a pretty big impact this year as far as which direction I lead students to. As a guidance counselor, they often come to me with questions of what can I do if I don't want to go to college, and now I have some resources in my tool bag, so to speak, to give those students.
If you don't get out into these corporations and understand what they want and what they're looking for, you don't know.
Some teachers are afraid to try new things, or they've done certain things every summer, but that's really a chance to broaden what they see, to get to know more about the Tri-State and the jobs that are available to their students, a chance to interrelate with other teachers in the community. I think all that helps us become better teachers.